In this video, you're going to learn how to get your first followers on Instagram. It's a pretty cool strategy, and I'm going to tell you about it just in a second. But before we get into that, I do want to answer a common question that does come up is, can't I just buy my Instagram followers to get some social proof just when I'm getting started? And yes, of course you can. You can go to Chrome or your browser, type in buy Instagram followers. You can see they look great, like a great ad, and you can get them for $7.99 or for whatever you want. Now, the reason that I wouldn't recommend you do this is, number one, numbers aren't really important on Instagram. It's not about the number of followers. It's really more about the engagement that you have on each post. So if you look at some top accounts, it's not really the number of followers that is important. It's really the engagement that those posts get. That's the real signal that people are engaging with your content. So if you buy a load of followers and they don't actually engage with your content, then they're basically worthless. Now, the other reason you don't want to just buy a load of followers is because that's going to mess up your analytics later on. It's not going to give you a clear indication of the age, the demographic of your audience. And that can cause problems then for just understanding who your audience are, or if you want to retarget your Instagram audience with a Facebook ad, etc. It just messes up everything. So it's really not worth doing, although those advertisements online, etc. look quite attractive and it looks like a pretty good shortcut. So I would advise not to buy Instagram ad followers. That would be my advice. So how do you get them then for free, and that are going to be real people in a targeted way that are going to actually want to visit your website or buy your product or service? Well, the first thing you want to do is find those big accounts that have the audience that you want to really engage with. And just for example, I'm just going to open up this account here. This guy is kind of helps people get out of debt. He's essentially a financial planner, but he has his own app, etc. that does that. Now, if I wanted to funnel his audience back to my Instagram account, this is what I would do. I would start to come into each post and I would start to look at the comments. And what I would do is start to actually go ahead and start to follow the people who have engaged with the content. Now, I can go ahead and follow those people, and then they're going to get a notification on their account that I followed them. Now, once they get that notification, they're probably going to want to check out, well, who is this person who followed me? And then they're going to click through to my profile here. And if I have a good bio, if I have a good profile picture, if I have maybe 3 to 5 posts that show the type of content that I'm putting out, and if that's relevant to them, and it should be, if I'm funneling them from a similar top account on Instagram, then they're going to go ahead and follow me back. So that is a very simple way to get real, genuine followers. It is a bit manual, but I can guarantee you it's just going to help you understand, even by going through these influencers' accounts, like what is the type of content that gets so much engagement. So let me come back to some of those top accounts. So if I was trying to do something similar to Tim Ferriss, by going through each post, I'm going to notice which ones are the ones that get the most amount of engagement. So that's the first thing I'm learning by doing this. Then I'm not just copying his followers or automating a tool to do that. I'm actually following the most engaged part of his audience on Instagram, which are the people that are actually commenting. And then I'm going to either follow them directly or just go ahead and reply and start to engage with them. And slowly over time then, a ton of his audience are just going to funnel back and start following my account. And if there was 3 to 5 top accounts like this that had a similar audience to mine, this is just something I could do every single day. Maybe take half an hour, follow maximum maybe 50 people in that half an hour, and then you're just going to slowly build up your account. Not only are you going to get the followers, you're going to get really engaged followers, and also in the process, you're going to learn what is the content that really gets these top accounts so much engagement, and you're going to learn that through this process as well. So that is how you get your first followers on Instagram. Identify those top influencers' accounts, follow the people who are engaging with their content, reply to them, and then they're going to funnel back and start following your account because they're going to see that notification that you followed them. They're going to check out your profile. And what is really important before you even start this whole process off is that you've optimized your bio, your profile picture, your call to action buttons, and that you've got at least 3 to 5 posts that they can see, okay, well, this is a valuable account, it's active, it has good content, and I'm going to follow and keep updated with them. So go ahead and use that strategy to get your first Instagram followers. Funnel them really from the top accounts. That's really what it sums up to.